Good morning to each and every one of you. Let me know that you can hear me by putting a one in the chat. And once I see that one, then I will go ahead. Okay, I see the one. Okay, so we are ready to get started. Today is Tuesday, February the 17th of 2026. That means today we arrive at 11. Okay, everybody put 11s in the chat. I think we're all familiar about the master number 11. Larry, what makes it master? Because it's two numbers repeating. If you add that a third number, it makes it an angel number. And at that moment is when you should begin to invoke, call upon, according to the number that is repeated, certain angels to assist you in certain energy work. How many of you are still in certain systems? They call it something else. But here in this community, how many of you, when you see that certain number repeating itself, you begin to call upon angelic assistance? Fill the chat up with 11 so that we can get into the energy of this. But how many of you participate or practice that whenever you see numbers synchronize or repeat themselves? You do, Kendall. All right. Who else? Who else does this? I hope all of you in that practice. Just another thing that we can use that give us assistance in our manifestation and our forward movement and in the fruition of our prophecy. Felicia Hockaday says, I do. Leonica, Vonda, Miss Shalant. Okay, there are a whole lot of you that practice that. That's great and that's good. Familiarize yourself with those numbers and what they mean, and you will eventually be able to do it. It'll be second nature. Same thing when it comes to knowing the 12 zodiac signs. It's important for you to know that it's from this date to that date, so that when somebody you meet or you're talking to, you're doing business with, and you ask them when is your birthday, and they tell you, say, oh, okay, and you may say something like, my mom or my friend has the same birthday, but unbeknownst to them, in your mind, you're finding out, oh, this is a Virgo who is terribly, terribly hard on themselves and who possibly could end up being very critical of me. And then that moment you can decide how you want to posture yourself with that person. All of these technologies, information, data, and resources that we have available to us, they are here so that we can live our life in wisdom, that we can live our life with clarity and with knowledge. Use every ounce and every drop of it. Learn what that number means. Learn what that letter is. What is this value in gematria? You can work with that so much to where you're able to do it off the top of your head. And in the time ahead, that time ahead is going to be ruled by the expert. And this is our time now in this vitality. Between the years 2025, we're in 2026. So I say from 2026 to about 2032 going into 2033, we're going to be in volatility as far as the United States is concerned and as it relates to the world. But as Pluto finishes its transit coming out of Aquarius, it's going to leave us in a much better state, more advanced, and in the Renaissance period. Somebody asked me the other day, they said, Larry, is America going to collapse? I said, well, every empire after about 250 years, they begin to have fragmentation. So when you hear the word collapse, I don't want you to think like any of those movies you have watched. I want you to think about systems that are fragmenting. I want you to think about currency that is declining. I want you to think about just how certain things just are no longer the same and they have to be redefined, rebuilt. Things are being torn down altogether and the new things are being built. That's what happens in a collapse. So I want to calm your nervous system so that you're not imagining something that is not the reality of what spirit has been revealing, speaking to us, and causing us to understand. The collapse is actually a fragmentation. One of the reasons why you're moving the way that you're moving with your money and with your debt is because you understand the volatility that we're going to be in, particularly, especially from now to 2030. But it's going to last a little bit longer. And some of this is tied to some of the decisions that this administration has made. But according to the heavens, as relates to America's chart and these five planets that we are watching, when we get on or around the years of 2023, 2025, we're going to start seeing some stabilization. So we're like in a 10-year counting from 2025, a 10-year of volatility. And this is the quote unquote collapse, the fragmentation that is happening in our world. And I want each and every one of you to understand that this is why this year is the turning point. Now, things begin to happen in 2025, but 2026, no longer the same, no longer the same. And we're going to have one tipping point after the next. That means when that pressure builds, and now there has to be a positioning, a repositioning. For some, it's going to be compulsory. But for you and I, because we have the knowledge and we understand, we can ride these waves into wealth. I am riding new waves into wealth. I am riding new waves into wealth. And this is why the wisdom of this volatile moment is telling you, okay, now, those of you that are upper middle class and you have many assets, you're going to begin to leverage debt. And those of you that are in the lower end of the middle class, where you have been taking everything you're making and then using that to live, you must now get out of high interest car loans, high interest credit cards, get out of any situation that straps your cash to where you cannot move with your liquid in a certain way. This is the time now for you to get all of that eliminated, whether that's bankruptcy, whether that is paying it off using something. If you got enough nest egg, you got over a year worth of emergency funds and you can afford to do that, clear it out and pay it off. But if you can't, you may want to consider some legal tool of getting out of some of these situations. Increasing your liquid should be the most important thing right now, and not luxury living. Increasing your liquid and not luxury living. And you're increasing your liquid so that you can do what? That you can begin to invest in things that make you money. Begin to invest in your health, which could mean travel, which could mean being nomadic for a while, for these 10 years of vitality. It may be bankruptcy. I mean, in just a few months, you can start over again. And when it comes to buying property, you can start over as quick as 3-4 years, at the most 7 years. So it's time to think with an awareness of this turning point, this tipping point energy, and America, United States, being in vitality. This is the stock market. This is every structure. This is the banking system. This is the infrastructure, the grid, the internet, the credit industry as relates to how credit is done. Everything is being shifted, seismic global shift, and nothing and nobody stays the same. So collapse, with air quotes, is fragmenting. Some more at this class than that class, some more in red states possibly, or in blue states, or more in blue states than red states. You just got to keep your ear to the ground. And the most important thing is having your eyes and your ears tuned to spirit, so that you can know what you need to know before everybody else knows. And this gives you the cutting edge to where you are able to make changes. And the spirit going to talk to you today, because it's an 11. An 11, that's the spirits are going to speak to you all day long about your prosperity and what is the path forward to get your cash free and growing? What is the way forward as relates to these assets? What should I be doing as it relates to where I live, the zip code I am in? Spirit, the angels of prosperity that serve the agenda of the Spirit work with you. Ancestors that were anointed for business and working with numbers and technology, they are assisting you. You're getting inspiration and they're moving to loosen that noose around your neck. Because many of them, they passed into the next life by way of nooses around their neck. And ladies and gentlemen, the plantation is still here. We're still on it, and they're still hanging us by nooses, by way of policy. They're doing it by way of inflation, and everybody's on the plantation with us now. It's not just us, and they're hanging us by the noose by this information that is coming across our timelines, this predatory capitalism, this toxic AI that is not that's consistently programming the consciousness. We are being hung by our algorithm, and you have to do some intentional work to get your algorithm to serve your assignment and the growth of your mind and the advancement of your brain. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the tipping point. And in this space and place, today is February the 17th, new moon. And whenever there's a new moon, that's a seed point because the moon is now coming forth. It came full and it waned and it's gone, and now it's a fresh new moon. So that's the perfect time to plant. And since it's an 11, we're going to do 11. But it's a perfect time to plant intentionally with the new moon. Full moon, we lay stuff out, we charge up stuff because at the peak, come on, let's celebrate, let's manifest. But the new moon is a seed point. Put in the chat, the new moon is a seed point. It's an invisible beginning. It is a reset moment. New moons are great times for you to do certain rituals, certain actions and workings that deal with reset and starting over and beginning again. And ladies and gentlemen, we're just 3 days away from the world point, Neptune and also Saturn meeting at 0 degrees Aries at the world point, which is a global reset. So being that today is an 11, it's a Tuesday, so that's Mars, activation, enforcement, and movement. And then it been an 11. So with that master number, that means heightened awareness, intuitive cognition, a signal amplification, prosperity. Also, it deals with two people working together, not just any two people, but two people that are in leadership roles or two people that have strong leadership skills. Since we're in all of that energy, what we're going to do, we are going to pray with an awareness and with that clarity that God is in us as source, maker, creator, and ultimate divine intelligence operating as itself through me. Yeah. So let's begin to declare with that. I want you to understand that this is a seed point. Some of us, we're beginning the day. Some of us, we're at the end of the day. But I want you to see today as a seed point. What are you going to say out of your mouth today that will be the seed that is proper for the harvest you want? What are you going to do today intentionally that is a seed that's going to give you the harvest that you want? Because new moon is a seed point. It's the great place and the great space for you to begin certain kinds of thinking, problem resolve. It is important for problem solving and proper resolve. It's a great day to begin to do something new in this new moon energy. So right now, I say that the divine intelligence that is in me and is in you is awake, lucid, governing. That divine intelligence is in you, awake, active, lucid, and governing. My brain and your brain synchronizes with clarity, precision, and executive authority. I say that the spirits of God that bring about prosperity are moving in the brain and in the mind and giving us the inspiration and the insight that we need in order to move with our executive authority with precision and clarity throughout this day. My nervous system and your nervous system are all regulated, and calm is now going into the programming to where you and I actually are moving throughout the day with a calmness and at peace. I say all trauma based neural patterns dissolve from your circuitry now. As the spirit moves through the brain and through the mind, I say that trauma based neural patterns and pathways in this moment, it begins to happen now. It begins to happen now. That invasion happens in the mind. That invasion happens in the mind, and it heals now by the powers of God. By the powers of God, I say this. By the powers of God, in the name of God, it is so now. It is so now. Ashe and amen. My cognition begins to expand now, and your cognition begins to expand now. It happens now without fragmentation. My perception and your perception begin to sharpen, and as a result, we see the unseen. Hey, and we're able to know and decode and discern that is beyond our experience. By way of the Spirit, we're able to discern there and exude what needs to be exuded so that we can begin to have a crystallization of clarity that happens in the mind and in the perception. My perception, your perception begins to sharpen and begins to grow. Thought, emotion, and intention aligns in coherence. Now, it happens now in the name of God, and it is so. I say that my prefrontal cortex and your prefrontal cortex leads without fear. There is no fear in us. There's no fear in us. There's no fear in us. There's no fear, but we have an ear. There's no fear, but what's good is coming near. My internal dialogue and your internal dialogue carries certainty and structure and faith in high vibratory frequencies. I say that you and I, we're mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and psychologically sovereign. Your brain and my brain, it decodes that is hidden from us. And I say that my synapses and yours transmit solutions and not survival scripts and survival tactics. We are no longer in the survival mode. We're in the tactician mode. We're in the technicalized mode, and we're beginning to move and shift and do with a wisdom that comes by way of the cutting edge of the Spirit that is with us in this moment. And I say that your brain begins to move brilliantly through thoughts and thinking and calculations and reasoning. And as a result, my life and your life is being upgraded because our brain has been upgraded. I say that my memory and your memory releases residue, but retains the wisdom of the past. The residue of the past betrayals, past relationships, past experiences, past failures. I say that all of those things are removed from our memory. And now we are moving forward, not as survivors, but we're moving forward as technicians and tacticians that are heavy in the Spirit and with anointing and insight. We move forward in this day. And I say that all colonial and what's the word? Yeah, all colonial thought patterns, fear, scarcity are deactivated in the brain and in the mind. They're deactivated. I prophesy deconstruction. I speak the decolonization. And it is so now. Your mind begins to think on the thing that is without walls and without restriction, but is rooted in truth and calls you to come into a deep awareness of yourself, and about God and the angels and the ancestors. I say that you're decolonizing, you're deconstructing, your spirituality is actually advancing and widening, and you're becoming deeper, and you're beginning to see and sense and know, and your hunger for information and also data is being met as you begin to set yourself in spaces and places of learning, and you're able to hold in your brain and in your mind what you learn and articulate it and teach it. I say that it takes root in you, and it springs up unto everlasting life, bringing everlasting life to others, and it is so. I say that your thoughts and my thoughts are all structured in this season, in this moment. And as a result, we're able to see what we have not seen before. And it is so. My breath carries intelligence through every system. Every time I breathe, intelligence goes throughout every system. The divine intelligence that lives in me, that lives in you, begins to rule and super rule, inspiring us to do and say things that will bring us results. I say that my blood and your blood remembers ancestral resilience, ancestral strength, and ancestral prowess. And it is so. My cells organize around health and vitality, and your cells begin to be electrically charged with the proper amount of water and the mitochondria intact. I say that no aspect of you is aging in your brain and in your mind. You're getting younger and younger and younger and clearer and clearer. And you're beginning to see a thing and know a thing and understand a thing as the spirits of God are within you, decoding and explaining. It is so. I align with universal order. We align with the order of the universe. We align with the systems and the ways of God. We are a yes. May you release a signal in the heavens that the quantum field of the universe see as a request and begin to magnetically draw everything to you that's more like that. And for the master number 11, hear us, crown us, prosper us, angels of prosperity, prosper us. And may our sensitivity increases to what is true, what is proper, and what is right. And we begin to align with innovation over illusion. And it is so. Thank you. I say that you, your life, my life, we're all aligned with the prosperity and the provisions that have already been promised to us all out of the mouth of God. You increase on the left and on the right ethically. Resources move towards me and you intelligently. Our financial decisions are not displaced. Our stewardship of money is not improper, but our stewardship is actually set for the world of the future that is on the way. And we walk into new levels of financial freedom and access as a result of what we say. All of our income streams are stable and expanding. All of our income streams are stable and expanding all across the world. We release the scarcity psychology. It is complete. It is complete. May Spirit walk with you, talk with you on this day, causing you to see the chapters that must be closed in order for you to embrace the new. I anoint your eyes in this moment for you to begin to understand clearly where you are and what this year is supposed to be for you. And as a result, you're able to make changes. You're able to make whatever things that need to be done in order for you to come fully forth. I call you forth in the time ahead. I call you forth as the entrepreneur. I call you forth as a content creator. I call you forth as a baker, as a service person that works in service. I call you forward. Mm-hmm. Well, may you begin to see things and know things that call you to build and grow things. Mm. And it is so. Talapantulama fumbari dedican story. Sutara brepam popo sola bahanta. Ta kata tatada masondoloy. Pe yesherevo repapapa. Harapapasi in chandele bonte. Kele de dana masunta da bore. Fede bebo repepa candela babu. Sia la da rapastando. Ora pampopo de debo humde le consantele bebo fe. Celebe barra papa papa rapaha sandololo. Hoi! Contas shatatata rapapa rapadrepe le shele. Solobor repandolo corre papara. Glory, 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 glory. And it is so. It's sealed. Now I want you to take 2 to 3 minutes and begin to pray after you do your 11:11 seed. I want you to take time to declare. Your assignment in the year 2026 is alignment. It's getting aligned, being aligned, and staying aligned with that you know is the will of God for your life. Alignment. And 2026 is like, if we look at the nodal prototype, rain is falling, but it's not raining hard everywhere. So Noah still looks a little ridiculous until. So this year, 2026, it's almost like a get in alignment year. Get in the right place at the right time zone with the right thing in your head and hand and heart. Don't forget to be actively in the work of auditing your money, cleaning relationships, simplifying your beliefs, stabilizing your body, and building a future ready system. If you do that, you're going to make it. If you panic, you're going to move foolish. All right, the 11:11 seed. All right, Vin Hall done in 1:11:11. Thank you so much, Vin Hall. And the Spirit says that I'm causing you to uncover the parts that do not work, and that is not a fit, and that is no longer the same shape that you were. And this is going to cause you to begin to move yourself out of certain situations, and it may seem quick. I'm looking at one of them is going to be quick, but this isn't just one area, one person, or one thing. It's just three areas or three persons. And Spirit says, I'm going to move you out. And as you go into, I don't know, what type of work do you do? Because what I'm seeing is someone who is coaching, consulting, teaching, and advising. And the Spirit says that I am going to do such a work in you that is going to be changing what you're going to be conveying. The change is in what you're conveying. And as you begin to convey, people are going to take to you and see the light risen over you and want what you want what you got. The Spirit says, I am with you, I am with you, and I am with you. Glenn, the Spirit says that not only will you understand everything quicker than you have before, but you're going to also have releases that will happen quicker than before. I'm looking at a payout. It's like paid out in phases. And I hear the Spirit of God telling me to tell you that it's all coming, it's all coming in, and it's all coming. And it's crucial and critical that you know, believe, and are fully convinced that it's all coming, because Spirit says, I'm paying you back. All about alignment in 2026 is what it's all about. Thank you, Valerie, for your donation. Thank you, Shamako, for your donation. Tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Time, Prophetess Denise, for those of you that don't know who she is, last year in Reformation during a class, the Spirit came in there, several different spirits, but the holiest of the spirits and the holiest of the ghost came into the room along with some ancestors, and they possessed Denise right before our eyes. And she began to speak in a tone and move her body in a way that was very not Denise, but something else. And it's been amazing to watch her growth. And she has been doing an amazing job on Wednesday morning. So every single Wednesday morning, meet her here. She's going to be there. And that's sometimes I may be there too. But meet her here every Wednesday, every single Wednesday, for prayer at 8 a.m. How many have you been enjoying prayer, and what you enjoy about it when Denise is praying on the line? Thank you, Cartrice. You're in finance? Okay, got it. Valerie, bless you. I'm in agreement with you. In agreement with you, Kendall and Ebony and Miss LaShonda and Jenna. Monica Quiones. Beverly Sweeten, bless you. Cartrice. Bless you, Carrie. How you doing? Bless you for 11C. Gregory. The great Marion Green, bless you. According to Tam, God bless you. I agree with you. Thanks, Shamako. Thank you, CJ. Yeah, her voice is very gentle, but they got that strength in it. Rhonda Jones, thank you so much. Continue to run, Spirit says, and run forward. What is on the horizon is going to be favorable, and it's going to free up your time. That's the word of God to you. And bless you. Gail, thank you so very much, Gail. Gail, and I hear the Spirit tell me to tell you to go and do not look back. Go and do not look back. Go and do not look back. Spirit is giving you a second chance. Spirit is giving you another opportunity to rebuild. It's almost like that whatever you went through and whatever you experienced, Spirit says that it's going to close the door on that, and it's going to be complete and it's going to be entirely over. The Spirit is giving you a new chapter. Spirit is giving you a new life and a new start. Stay in movement. Do not sit, but make sure you stay in movement, because this is going to be key for your psychological health. And listen to music that make you happy, that really supercharges your energy. Mm-hmm. And those are the words of God to you. Linda Pro, God bless you. DeQuincy, God bless you. Hey, Shelley, bless you. I don't know what's this coming in. Oh, sleep just hit me. Can I need some coffee? Good God Almighty, where'd that come from? She comes with such a soft but assertive. Yeah, that's Then these prayers are heard by my ears. Hey, let me ask you this. Now I want you to be very candid, and we candid around here. Out of it's do you sense and you feel that same mantle? Somebody told me she was pulling tarot cards. Just so you know, those are tarot cards I had with me for months before I gave them to her to use now. I was told by somebody that I trust that you can feel that same oil and approach to prayer, that technology. She got the technology of prayer. I really enjoy her calming voice. Yeah, clarity, insight, spiritual connection when she praying. Yes, great. Amazing prayer. I love all of you guys are saying this, so this is great. So definitely what you said to me, Constance, ask her and let me know what she says. Erica Batson, without fail, you should rise. And without fail, you're going to live a life without rails. Get ready to shock those that are around you, because Spirit says that you are going to do nothing but come up with one thing after the next that will be innovative and new to do. And things that you embrace will not be things that were even in existence prior to you. Your mind is marrying the outcome, Spirit says, and you're going into your most mystical mind. And those are God's words to you. I love that. Thank you for letting me know, ladies. Sheba. And Spirit says the shift is yet and still in place, and the shift is not over. But you need not be concerned about what is happening, because what I'm making for you is a way of escape. And I'm also giving you a door of access. Spirit says, continue to open your heart and your mind to me as I'm making my way plain. And cut time in half by making adjustments as it relates to what you are doing and what you have committed to. Spirit says, I need time set aside for me and you. I am going to tell you the truth about the future and the truth about those that look up to you as mom. Look to you as mom. Spirit says that you are going to show up in these situations, being the one that give the information. You're going to be the one that show up with the security. Mm-hmm. Those are God's words to you, Sheba. God bless you, Troya. T. Gatlin, Wagwan. Felicia, bless you, in agreement. Fola, in agreement with you. Oh, you say you can feel God's presence. That's all I need to know. Danielle, bless you. Latina, bless you. Bless you, Shan. How you going? I saw your name up here on the list today, so I'm going to get to those prophecies soon to all of you. And thank you so much. If you're still listening, you say, I want you to call me too. I forgot what the seed was for high performer on Sunday, but you can still get added to my list. It's a very interesting flow that we are in. A very interesting flow. God bless you, Candace Johnson. Jessica, how you be? Denise voice and energy soothing. I love it. Shanae, how you doing? Leonica, bless you, in agreement with you. Hey, baby. I love that. Vanda Antori Matsuntura Bakumbar. Frefora. Spirit says that you are waking up those around you, particular those that are in your family, but even energetically, the neighborhood, the space, the side of town you live on. I begin to hear the sound of a rooster because I was raised around them. They woke us up every morning when I was down there with them. And that is what I hear. Spirit says you an alarm that is waking people up and causing their awareness to expand. Dorothy Curtis, bless you. Terrell, bless you. Adeline, Spirit blesses you now out of my mouth, giving you that you need for what is about to occur in your family. Spirit says that you're going to have to stand as a tower, an undaunted rock you will be as your family is walking through this. And Spirit says this is a door of opportunity for you to show up as my light and as my lead. You are the lead in this. Keep bearing my light. Stay involved and stay around because you have to jump in there and the opportunity to show up in the way that I see in my sight. Bless you, Lady D. Bless you, Candace. Joy says she's on point. I love that. Bless you, Joy. That oil ran from you for sure. Now that I love. Great. That means she's happy. Practically, you think about it, Spirit chose her last Reformation. And it's just now fleshing out. Yeah, you're going to ask for me later. See, thank you. I love it. She's marked with your prayer, man. Oh my God. Whew. That just gave me chills. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you, Source, Maker, all, everything. Thank you. Because only Spirit, only God can do that. Only God can do that. I love it. Yes, Denise, motherly and feminine. Yes, she's a perfect balance of both. Her articulation is good. I love this. Thanks, Nathan. In agreement with you. Prophet Denise does an amazing job of prayer, pulling in all techniques and technology she was taught. I love the tarot aspect. See, y'all, I didn't notice when I told Miss Shotzi, oh, she came out of the bag on y'all. Because that between me and her. But I had them for a while, months. Yeah. And Spirit is teaching her the rest along with her data collection. And I heard you guys were directed well. I love the way she craft the words. I'm a Gemini, so yeah. So you're a communicator. Oh wow. Hey DM, in agreement with you, I affirm. You feel that feminine energy coming. Hey, that's the divine feminine. And that was the session where she got possessed and Spirit started speaking. Very technologically advanced prayers, almost like she's in another realm. I see. Ooh, I love it. Love it. Oh, that's great. That's such a blessing. I think Constance had an inspiration about her doing Tuesday and Wednesday. I don't know. She has a lot. She's a amazing wife, co-business owner, and grandma. You know, she got a lot going on, so we'll see. That's something she can commit to. That would be amazing. Does she give personal tarot readings? If so, how do I schedule? Yes, she does. Somebody tell Spirit just opened her a new business where she's able to help. I'm gonna tell her on the phone. Denise, I'm doing prayer, and Fola asked, do you do tarot card readings? I told her yes. Then she can get you the link that Mark just made you, so that people can book their readings. God bless you. Oh my God, did I erase it? Oh, it erased. Prophetess Denise Fola just asked, do you do private tarot readings? I let them know that the new link that Mark just made for you to book through is going to be ready to go in just a little bit. So yes, I let her know you just opened the business that you didn't know you were going to open right now. God bless you. And this is free coaching. All right. She's clear. Wagwan, brother. How you go? Everything, Irie? Let's see. Yes, Dr. Reed, I will go, and I do feel the sense that I'm starting over. Music does suit. Great, 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 great. You said you bigger. I did a super seed for the first time. Oh my God! Hold on, you on my list? Let me look. Don't celebrate too fast. Make sure it went through. Yes, Gregory Braggs. Oh, I can't wait to be able to speak with you. In agreement with you, Nicole. 1111 is to see you guys. I love the way she prays, very comfortable. Yeah. Good, good, good. God bless you, Lisa. I agree with you. Yes, those of you that didn't get on my list for Sunday, you can. Miss Pat's giving you the super seed. And the stakeholders and high performers for Jamaica. God bless you, Angela. Thank you, Cerise. Bless you. Wow, that's what's been happening in my family and job. We have roosters around our home. What? Are you serious? I heard the roosters. Jesus, boy. Mm. She's definitely a prayer extension of you, man. That just every time that just do something to my heart. Thank you, Lahoma. Come on, you on my list? Lahoma, Lahoma. Oh no, you're not. Okay, Lahoma. I began to look in the spirit as I saw your name, and I saw another L that was layering on top of your name, Lahoma. And the spirit says, this is interesting. You and Lauren are supposed to develop friendship. Where's Lauren at? Lauren. Y'all supposed to develop a friendship and get to know each other. Lahoma, I see where you are moving into a expansive phase where you're going to begin to create connections that will be creative and will also confirm your own identity that is burgeoning and blooming and coming forth. And loyalty is something that you are known for. You're very loyal. Anything you say yes to, your yes stays for many years. I hear spirit telling me you're about to get payback for the loyalty that you have given to others. The universe is magnifying loyalty towards you, and you're going to find yourself having stability when others around you are losing. When their contracts end, when their times are up, you're going to be the last one standing. Spirit says, I stand with you. I stand with you as a loyal servant as relates to your will. I'm serving you in this season like you served others, said the Spirit. There's an angel dispatched to stand with you and to give you what you desire. The heavens are serving you in this season. That is God's words to you. Mm-hmm. She's a spiritual servant. Okay, she got it then. We are in good hands. There's officially two of us. Okay, Sandra Woods, bless you. I'm in agreement with you. I love to schedule a reading too, Leonica. So somebody tell Denise, she might be with her kids or at work, I don't know. Let her know. And Troya is interested too. Ministry opened up just like that. 4. Don't know. Denise, there are 4 people ready to book. Just letting you know. Yep, her spirit is sweet. Mm-hmm. Dr. Reid, I love you, and God, I love you too. Fola. She's clearing the line. A line is the word, you guys. I'm interested in that. Okay, that's 5. Denise, that's 5. Let me see. Oh, now it's 6. Oh, she's done a new moon alignment. See, that's pretty smart. On the 11th day with all the 11s, yeah, that's smart. And alterations are all around you, and I'm seeing alterations that are happening. I'm also seeing the cutting of cords as I see these amazing silver scissors that are coming out the spirit world. You have been refined by those connections, and those moments are over. You must now walk away into what is next. And I see this is happening, and it's meant to happen in your horizontal relationships. It seems like they're outside of your home. They're not in your home, they're outside of your home, but it does look close. And Spirit says that time is over now. These alterations are apostolic. What do you mean? What do you mean? These alterations, this cutaway is actually releasing you into another aspect of your governing anointing and your ability to build and to start and to be an establishmentarian. Spirit says, I'm moving you out of that type of partnership and moving you into building foundations on your own. I don't know if this was a partnership around business or this was a partnership, it's a friendship that turned into doing some kind of business or plans. Spirit says, cutting that is complete. Now it's time to stand on your own 2 feet. And you may see this pattern in many different areas of your life as well. But the one that is showing up in the spirit is the one that is outside your house. It will come and visit your house. It will come visit your family. It will come visit your innermost circle. But right now, the Spirit says, begin to make this cut and this separation, this alteration, and it's going to release some things in your life. There's things that are tied to the apostolic call and mantle that is upon you to start and to build and to get it done and off the ground. These are God's words to you. Mm-hmm. Yes, I remain. Wow, I remain loyal for years. I don't easily drop folks. Yeah, Spirit cited that. Just as clear. Our home is located on historical farmland. The roosters and chickens roam the neighborhood. You get out. Ugh, jeez. Mother Ivory, bless you. Betty, in agreement with you. Alkeisha, Key, I'm in agreement with you. And I begin to feel a pull on my right side. You've been pulled into alignment. You are out of step because of loyalty and commitment. And you're being pulled now into alignment. And this is what some may view as a violet pull, because your pull away is for the purpose of righteousness, because you want the freedom of mind, the freedom of spirit, the freedom of financial freedom, and just experiencing freedom. And that is what you are after. This alignment gives you so much freedom. So the separation must be, and it was abrupt, and it was without much conversation, and it will be abrupt, and it will be without much conversation, because you must put your energy on focusing and moving forward and being in alignment. And you are re-evaluating and reconsidering stances that you had before now. And you're revisiting those, and you're making alterations, and you're making changes, and you're violently bringing alignment. Alignment is your word. Alignment is in this hour. And Spirit says that I am giving you the keys of your alignment. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is a blessing to have a tarot card reader in a trusted place, birthed by the anointing in this community. Absolutely. All right, Gail DeGrasse, that's Denise, that's 7. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, we are complete. And thank you for those of you that have decided to trust this ministry with your new moon seed of 11 and 11. And don't forget to do those rituals. Open your heart and see, what can you do with your hands? What work can you work that is in alignment with this energy of reset and restart that comes with the new moon? Okay. Check that out. All right. It's 8:55 your time, going on 9. Don't want to be here too long. Facts. I would have never considered tarot card reading otherwise. I definitely trust Prophet. Oh, absolutely. You can, of course. Carla Washington. Carla Washington, I begin to see the color pink. So there are a few things. One thing is a female to female friendship, and then the female to female friendship walking one through disease. And this could be some form of cervical, breast, or some kind of cancers. Spirit says that you have a spirit that is on you that can bring comfort and bring solace to those that are walking through what isn't easy, and which and those things that actually are diseases in their bodies. You could easily, if you wanted to embrace something like that, you could easily be in some kind of field of medicine, psychotherapy, something with the mind, or like our nurse is really like a psychotherapist at bedside, but she also is working with the doctor for the disease. Anything in that area to where you can begin to create around that, because you have a comfort aspect that is in what you bring. And you also have a coaching aspect and consult aspect to where you can walk alongside someone and help them move forward and walk through what is tough. Carla, you have learned, you have learned, you have learned, and you are in a space and place in your life where you can begin to share and cause others to soar. I want you to begin to see yourself as a leader and as an instructor, and begin to see yourself, said the Spirit, as the strong person that you are, and begin to embrace every aspect of change as it relates to your identity, as it relates to your personality. Even the hair change consideration, go with that, because you're going into a new space and place. These are God's words to you, Carla Washington. Liz, in agreement with you. Thank you for creating such a system. Hey, thank you. You're welcome, Charles. Make that 8 for me. Denise, now it's 8. A relationship that was forming just ended abruptly Sunday. I've been off balance. I hear you. Jesus, what in the world? Well, when I start doing like this, Constance said, my eyes is open. Jesus Christ. Lamb of God. Oh, Dr. Nick says yes, because I was looking at him interested. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know nobody you can trust. And I be on TikTok and I see them come by, I swipe right on up. I said, didn't get that on me. People, first of all, you ain't supposed, well, I ain't going to say that. Let me say it like this. You need to be a prophet, number one. That's number one. Number two, you need to have some astrological understanding. And what is presumed, which is before all of this that I said, is that you actually have some knowledge of the craft. Well, that's number 9. She's going to be hollering laughing when she listens to all of this. He said, I'm so happy to finally engage this morning with prayer because Mardi Gras here. Oh, is it? Okay. You said I'm in Dubai. That's normal. Yeah, here or Ghana. Let's like get real specific. That sight invades the hearing from the spirit. Yeah. Michael said nobody. Same thing happened to me, all because I was blindsided because I said no. I'm telling you right here. My answer is no. I choose me. My answer. My answer is no. I choose me. My answer is no. I Choose Me. You can get them right now at iChooseMe.store. They are ready. 11, 12. And now we are at 12. Call Mark. So we can announce it Sunday so people can have that. I've only seen one person that's Darcel that seems to have it together. Is Darcel he's a hoodoo practitioner when it comes to the numbers, some psychic work, and he's great with that. And then Lakara, which both of them are going to be at Reformation Sunday morning. Lakara for mediumship. Absolutely. Those are my referrals. Hey, Gingerbread, how you doing? Love to see you back on screen. If you tell me to turn my camera on, you somebody just good, I'm on for morning prayer. That's tomorrow. I'm going to have to volunteer to be Prophet Denise's personal secretary for the new business. Let me make sure. iChooseMe.store. iChooseMe.store. Make sure that's right. That ain't it. Is it? Is that it? Yeah, it is. iChooseMe.store. There it is. It's up. Ready to buy. It is complete. And the chat GPT for prayer is going to be up by Sunday, according to what Mark told me. So you can start on your personal time to help you word and phrase, decolonize and deconstruct the terminology. Yes, that will be up by Sunday, according to what he told me. Oh, you see my on screen, the new show. I just did a guest star on that. Yeah, please share that out. My heart just screamed. I can't wait to meet him. Yes, he was at Reformation year before last. Thank you, baby. The dream chat has been my best friend for always. Blue. One night I had 3 dreams. I dreamed last night and the night before. I guess it ended up being a good steward over the sites because I said, I'm writing dreams every night. I said, if it's been, I just remember it. That Love and Faith Atlanta show that I've done the reunion, the mid-season reunion for, they had me on one of the shows. Thank you, Dr. Reid. You really support your community with every tool in your arsenal. I'm giving it all. Because what's the point? I recently had a call with Darcel off your recommendation. Pretty good. Make sure when y'all do that, y'all tell them. All right. Okay, you guys. God bless you. Have an amazing day. I'm going to have an amazing rest of my day. No, I do not, Khalid or Khadija. Yeah. I do not. I'm thinking maybe I could. I don't know how to ask. Yes, it's programmed well. And this prayer thing, what we've actually programmed all of my prayers into this chat GPT. And I created a prayer prompt to put in there as well. An extensive one. So that's going to be an amazing GPT. And then another GPT that I'm working on, and all of this is going to be collapsed into a bot that can basically run MBN Network Sunday mornings in my stead and Wednesday nights in my stead and do my prayers to where I am. Can I make sure Mark and Soul is hearing this? You might need to record. I'm going to count down to 5 so you can record with your phone and send them this. So the objective is to clone myself in AI. So we start with the chat GPTs. We already have the dream one, and then we're doing the prayer one. And there's another one I sent to Mark and Soul my morning, their middle of the night, which is why I got to have Soul living either in South Africa or in Dubai, because South Africa is just 2 or 3 hours different from me. I'm creating some other chat GPTs, and the idea is to collapse this all into a bot or into AI to where I can literally do Sunday mornings and I can do Wednesdays and I can do Tuesday through Fridays or whatever. And it can actually be me. Just on the back end, I just create the agenda very easily and it be me on screen and interacting with you, but it's not me. So that is the goal, that is the objective, and that's where we are headed. Okay. Now, it probably is going to take a while to get it fully functional and correct. A couple of years, maybe a year, because I got to continue to seed it with all of my consciousness. And this is what I was saying Sunday. You have to really be thinking in the world of the future and working with AI in everything that you do, because it's basically going to be machines, robots, humans working with AI, and then the poor. The poor is relative, but it's those who are pumping money into the top. And the people that's working with AI and the people that are working, with these machines and the programming and things of that nature, that's the top. They're gonna be at the top of the food chain. And so you need to see how you can give your business and your work longevity, because after these years of volatility, which I said go all the way to about 2033, but after we come out of 2030, we're going to start moving towards some innovation that's going to be changing things for the long haul. The dollar's going to be digitized, and there's going to be so many different changes, and your buying and selling are all going to have to be done by AI. So it's going to be approved through the government. Because remember, government is going to, as they already are, begin to try to use AI for control until these regulations globally begin to come into place. hmm So we're on our way somewhere. This is why you deserve such a great birthday virtual party, and thank you all this well. Thank you guys for supporting. That was a blessing. That was very confirmational, strengthening, very strengthening. Mhm. All right. Last night I was awakened by a dream. I immediately put in a dream chat GPT so I would not forget it. It was intense. Now, the way that the custom ones work, put it in your notes, then copy your written down dream into chat GPT. And what chat GPT says, then copy that and put it back in your notes. Because sometimes you go back and disappear. And you may have a dream the next night that's connected to the dream you had the other night. You need to go in chat GPT and say, you remember, this is my dream from the other night. This is the interpretation you gave me. Here's my new dream. Now what you think about this? So you're going to have to do a little work with it until it advances. Because remember, all AI is in beta stage. Mhm. Good morning, all. I'm traveling, so we'll have to come back to listen from. So I can. So, yes, right. So with intention, baby. All right. It's 9:10. This is too much. I'll see you guys later. Bless you and Wally love. Tomorrow morning, Prophetess Denise will be with us, and I will see you tomorrow. Some of you I will see you at 6, others at 7. See ya.